These books have changed millions of lives, and today, you're about to discover why. Think about it for a moment. What if a single book could shift the way you think, transform your habits, improve your relationships, increase your income, and help you see the world with clarity and confidence? Throughout history, certain books have had an extraordinary impact on people across cultures, generations, and professions, not because they promise magic, but because they reshape mindset, and mindset is where real change begins. In this video, we're diving into the top 5 life-changing books that have inspired millions to grow, heal, and take control of their lives. Whether you feel stuck, unmotivated, overwhelmed, or simply curious about self-improvement, these books offer practical frameworks and powerful ideas that you can apply immediately. Let's begin with the first book, Atomic Habits by James Clear, which teaches that success is not about dramatic overnight change, but about small, consistent improvements that compound over time. The core idea is simple yet powerful. If you improve just 1% every day, you can achieve massive transformation over the long term. Clear explains the science of habit formation using real-life examples, such as athletes who became champions through daily routines or professionals who redesigned their environments to make good habits easier and bad habits harder. One practical strategy from this book is habit stacking, where you attach a new habit to an existing one, for example, practicing gratitude right after brushing your teeth or reviewing goals after making your morning tea. This approach reduces resistance and helps new behaviors stick naturally. Many readers report that instead of relying on motivation, they learn to build systems that make success inevitable. The second life-changing book is The 7 Habits of Highly Effective People by Stephen R. Covey, a timeless classic that focuses on principles rather than quick hacks. Covey emphasizes that true effectiveness begins with character and responsibility. He introduces concepts like being proactive, beginning with the end in mind, and putting first things first. Imagine someone constantly reacting to life's pressures versus someone who consciously designs their goals based on core values. That shift alone can redefine how you live and work. One example from the book is the idea of the circle of influence, encouraging readers to focus energy on what they can control instead of worrying about everything else, which reduces stress and increases productivity. Many leaders credit this book with changing their decision-making processes because it teaches long-term thinking rather than short-term gains. The third powerful book is Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill, a classic in personal development that explores the psychology behind success and wealth creation. Although written decades ago, its principles remain relevant today because they focus on mindset, persistence, and clarity of purpose. Hill studied hundreds of successful individuals and concluded that a burning desire combined with belief and action is the foundation of achievement. For example, entrepreneurs often use visualization techniques described in the book to stay motivated during challenging times, reinforcing their goals daily until they become reality. Critics sometimes misunderstand the title, assuming it is only about money, but the deeper message is about mastering thoughts and developing resilience. The fourth book is Man's Search for Meaning by Viktor E. Frankl, a deeply moving and transformative work that explores how finding purpose can help humans survive even the most unimaginable suffering. Frankl, a psychiatrist and Holocaust survivor, shares his experiences in concentration camps and explains that while we cannot always control circumstances, we can choose our response and find meaning even in pain. This book shifts perspective dramatically. Readers often say it changes how they interpret problems, making them more grateful and resilient. Imagine facing daily frustrations at work or personal setbacks. Frankl's philosophy encourages you to ask not, "Why is this happening to me?" but "What meaning can I create from this experience?" That mindset change alone can transform emotional strength and mental health. The fifth and final life-changing book is The Alchemist by Paulo Coelho, a philosophical novel that inspires readers to follow their dreams and listen to their inner calling. Unlike traditional self-help books, this story uses allegory and storytelling to convey powerful lessons about courage, intuition, and destiny. The journey of Santiago, a young shepherd pursuing his treasure, reflects the universal struggle between fear and aspiration. Many readers find that this book reconnects them with their passions and reminds them that setbacks are part of the path toward growth. For example, someone stuck in an unfulfilling career might feel inspired to pursue a long-forgotten goal after reading it because the story emphasizes that the universe supports those who commit fully to their purpose. Now, you might be wondering why books have such transformative power compared to short social media content or motivational speeches. The answer lies in depth and immersion. Books allow you to sit with ideas long enough for them to reshape your thinking patterns. When you read about habits, meaning, purpose, or mindset repeatedly across chapters, your brain begins to internalize these concepts, leading to real behavioral change. Additionally, these books share common themes despite different styles: responsibility for your life, clarity of goals, resilience through challenges, and consistent action over time. Millions of readers across the world report breakthroughs after applying lessons from these works, from building healthier routines and stronger relationships to achieving financial independence or emotional peace. However, simply reading is not enough. Implementation is what creates transformation. One practical tip is to read actively by highlighting key insights and writing down one action you can take after each chapter. Another strategy is to revisit powerful sections regularly, as repetition strengthens new neural pathways and reinforces positive habits. You could also create a learning circle with friends or an online community to discuss ideas and stay accountable. Remember, the goal is not to read hundreds of books, but to deeply absorb a few that resonate strongly with your life situation. If you feel overwhelmed about where to start, choose just one book from this list and commit to reading a few pages daily. Consistency matters more than speed. Over time, you may notice subtle shifts: improved focus, clearer decision-making, increased confidence, and a stronger sense of direction. These changes might seem small at first, but like compound interest, they grow exponentially. Many successful individuals credit their growth to exposure to powerful ideas at the right time, and for you, this moment could be that turning point. Imagine looking back a year from now and realizing that a single decision to start reading transformed your mindset, career, and relationships. That possibility is real if you take action today. Books are not just collections of words. They are conversations with some of the greatest thinkers in history, mentors who guide you without ever meeting you in person. So if you're ready to change your life, expand your perspective, and unlock your potential, pick up one of these books and begin your journey now. Read one today. And if you found this video valuable and want more powerful insights on growth, mindset, and success, make sure you subscribe to Mindshift Global.